So I just saw a video of a farmer in Florida who states that Donald Trump is the best president in his lifetime and that he supports Ron DeSantis 100%, but he's begging these migrant workers, these undocumented workers, to not leave because he's going bankrupt.
And why don't I hire Americans? The simple answer is we can't get the workers. No American ever calls. No American ever shows up. That's why we are so grateful for the guys that are willing to come and do the work here on the farm. We can't do this without them. And
what's up, guys? Guess what? Florida farmers, they don't have anyone to go and pick their crops, and they're begging for your help. They're begging people to help, and people are telling them, call MAGA to come and support you. So that's what today's video. Credit belongs to the owner of the videos. I'll be back with commentary.
Understand, MAGA, why aren't you guys in these fields in Florida? It's super weird. You guys need to get in these fields. This is your dream, not ours, MAGA. Get in these fields and pick the food. I'm so confused where you all are at. You guys are, and believe me, I've done the research. You're all not college educated. This is where you guys should be at. You said a job is a job. That's what you guys said. You said that immigrants were taking our jobs. So you guys need to get in these fields and pick the damn fruit and vegetables. You wanted this. Where are you at? I don't understand why you guys aren't picking all the fruit in the fields. Get in there and get our food.
Y'all, I'm gonna whisper because my daughter's sleeping literally right next to me, but my mind is blown. I live in Davie in Broward County, Florida, well, close to Davie, and there's a farm called, I'll post it here, but Family Farms Davie. It's next to Western High School. And I've been seeing videos lately from my friends going around of their cows being like anorexic and super skinny. So I know people that go and feed them like cheese or watermelon or whatever. And I was just scrolling Instagram and I saw that the owner, something Hoover, was arrested on 16 counts of, I'm gonna just post it, but like animal cruelty, abuse, and death. Looks like we will never be going back there. And I hope these animals are taken to a better place. Channel 6 News is there right now. My friend just went and saw, and they interviewed her and everything, and she's like submitted proof that he was abusing the animals. There's so much proof out there, it's crazy. But just hold on. Okay, so this was them posting that they're closed because literally their owner got arrested yesterday for killing animals.
So guys, all these tomatoes we are seeing and crops which is dying, it's because these same farmers voted deportation, and now many of their workers, they are already deported. Others, they are hiding because they are scared to be deported. And I'm like, yeah, this is what you voted for. You voted to deport your own employees who came to help you every day to pick those crops. So who do you think will come and support you? As many people keep saying, maybe MAGA, right? So call MAGA, you were together. Let them come and help you. Let's see how many will come. Wow, let's keep watching, guys.
Policy decisions have consequences. I've said that before. And you might like what you get on the front end, but you might not like what you have to pay on the back end. See, farmers in Florida, especially tomato farmers, they're finding that out. There was a farmer interviewed on a Miami TV station, and he said that, you know, there's two policies he kind of agrees with. One is the immigration policy, right? He says, you know, I know we gotta do something about the borders, both north and south, but it's impacting my ability to keep staff because now a lot of my people don't show up for work. I mean, he understands that nearly half of the immigrant workforce that works on farms like his are undocumented. People are scared, both legal immigrants and undocumented immigrants. They're afraid to come to work. And he's been forced to try to hire people at a higher wage, which cuts into his profit margin, which is probably pretty slim to begin with, right? And then there's the tariff policy. See, Donald Trump's put tariffs on Mexican tomatoes. He's a tomato farmer, owns 4,000 acres in Florida and California. He said in Florida it's gotten so bad that he has to plow over fields of good tomatoes because he's got no one to pick them. And now that Mexico has been hit with this tariff on tomatoes, they're trying to get ahead of it and flooding the market with tomatoes right now. What do you think that does to the price of tomatoes in the United States? Drives it down. See, this farmer before, he was getting about $16 for a box of tomatoes. You know what he's getting now? $3 to $4. That's how much the market's collapsed. He needs about $10 to $11 just to break even. Think about the export side. So Canada's put a 25% tariff on watermelons coming from the United States. What do you think that means? Canadians might not want to pay the price. They're exporting a lot less watermelons. Farmers that are farming watermelons are feeling the pinch too. You see, you might like the policy. It might feel good on the front end. Yeah, we're closing the borders. Yeah, we're going to show them. We're going to put tariffs on them. But are you willing to pay the price on the back end? Some of you are. Some of you are really getting hurt by it. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. You might not like it.
I don't understand why farmers voted against their own interests like this. And now we keep seeing them suffering because they just voted against their own interests. That's the reality. Even though they're begging for help, and I'm wondering who is going to help you, who is willing to come and do that kind of job. Because even MAGAs, they are not willing to come. They're the one who are shouting like, oh, they're stealing our job. Okay, go there and work. Let's see. Let's watch, guys. I'll be back.
Where is MAGA when you need them? Nowhere to be found. MAGA, look. Here's a Florida farm that needs employees. You said you wanted your jobs back. Look at all these jobs. You see all these trucks that's parked over here? And all these crops, vegetation, and fruits that's planted in Florida, which is a red state, by the way. Do you notice there's nobody on these fields? Take a very close look. No one is on these fields. You said you wanted your jobs back. Now you got your jobs back. Now get to work. Okay? And they'll say, well, what are you saying? People should just run around and be illegal in America? No, that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is the people who had their documentations and had a chance to get their self on the right side of the law, why didn't you give them a chance instead of chasing them down, dragging them out of schools, graduations, out of their homes? Why didn't you give them a chance so they could go through the system, get documented, and work in peace? That's all we're saying. Okay? Because I know a lot of you will get this twisted and try to twist stories and tell, well, you want to break the law. No, we want to do the right thing by people. We're human beings. That's it. A lot of these people had their documentations in the pipeline to become legal so they can work in the United States. But you made sure that you sent ICE to take it away. So here's your job. Go knock yourselves out. Okay? And don't think you're going to get a pay increase from these farmers either. You still get the same pay, no matter what. You understand? Now, peace.
Actually, guys, he promised you the best economy, and now economy is collapsing. Everything is expensive more than ever. As he promised you, like, oh, I'm going to make everything better for you. This was just a lie. He was just manipulating you. I don't even know why you trusted him that he's going to save your economy, even though he's always bankrupt. Why do you think he would do that? Because I don't know. I don't understand why you can trust someone like that. So guys, let's watch one clip I have left. I'll be back.
So I just saw a video of a farmer in Florida who states that Donald Trump is the best president in his lifetime and that he supports Ron DeSantis 100%, but he's begging these migrant workers, these undocumented workers, to not leave because he's going bankrupt. All these farmers are going bankrupt. All these contractors are going bankrupt because everybody's left. Because this law that they just passed makes it illegal. Like if I'm working with someone who's undocumented and I'm giving them a ride home and get pulled over, I can get arrested. Not just can they get sent back, they can arrest me. And then the farmers are trying to say, oh, it's been misread and it's been lied to in the press and don't believe it. It's they're panicking big time. They have fucked around and they are in the find out stage. And I just think it is it's beautiful. It's delicious. It's just chef's kiss. Just seeing how this farmer panic and seeing him trying to talk to, he'd say something and then the interpreter would repeat it. And the things this guy was saying are not the kind of things that are going to keep undocumented workers here. There's plenty of work for them wherever they want to go. There are a lot of jobs that Americans don't want to do that undocumented workers can get. And there are a lot of places where they're appreciated instead of persecuted. So I just think it's hilarious that they're finding out now that there's going to be some serious consequences to this. And wait till you find out what tomatoes are going to cost in 6 months. R.T. Gargiulo has a huge tomato. Most of the tomatoes in the United States are grown in Southwest Florida. And they have a huge tomato operation there. And they don't have any workers. And it's going to be bad. There's literally strawberries and things like that rotting on the vine or on the plant. They can't get anyone to come and work.
So guys, actually let's tell each other the truth. The guy you voted for, he can't even manage his own business, but you think you trust him to manage the country. Let's go back. Since he became the president, he been like destroying many people, like destroying farmers, starting from you, a small business. They are collapsing. They're losing everything. We see many people getting fired. We see deportation. We see a lot of things, which is what people warned you from before, telling you like, why you vote for this guy? We always suffer from it. But you guys, you refuse to listen. You thought like by voting for him, he will put me first, but I don't mind about other people. He promised you to put America first, but America is the last one because they're suffering more from his action. He's doing everything he wants. The promise he gave you, never kept any. People, they are so shocked when they go to buy grocery. Everything is expensive. Wow. So this is the person you voted for. And it's you yourself who fired your own employee because you voted against them. Even though they worked for you for many years, you didn't care about that. I don't know what blinded you. I don't know why he promised you. I don't know who you thought would replace those employees. And now, even those ones who are still there, they don't want to come out and work for you because they don't trust you. Because they know you voted against them. Maybe they're like, what if we go and they call ICE on us? You understand why? If it was me, I will never go out to work for you guys. Because I'll be scared. Because someone who betray you first can betray you second and third and fourth, how many times they can. So I understand why they're scared to come out and work for you. Because you didn't care how much they work hard. The way you pay them is so little, but they are still willing to work, but you betrayed them like that. In the MAGA, you were cheating. You should tell them to work and to come and work on their farm, on your farm, which they will not. So guys, let's read the comment from the people here, what the people are saying about the situation. Let me get there. Give me a moment. Okay, the first comment, our tomato are ripe and ready, but we can't pick them. Our workers are scared. We can't afford to pay for nothing. Of course, they're scared because you guys, you betrayed them first. The second one say, I'm a farmer in Florida. I voted for strong laws, but I never wanted this. Now my fields are empty and I don't know what to do. The third one, we have fruit rotting under the sun. Is too expensive to pick now. So we buy it, missed chance, missed income every day. The fourth one say immigration raids drive workers away. Even legal workers don't show up. Without them, food dies. So do families. Don't blame immigration like legs or ICE because you give them this power. You voted for the people who are doing all this. That's the problem. So you don't see where the problem is now. You see where the problem starts from. The problem started with you. And the last one say, I'm not political. I just feed people, but I'm watching us fail, and nobody seems to care. Yeah, guys, this is what's happening in Florida. Farmers are suffering. They don't have workers because they voted against them. Don't forget that. And what do you think about this one? How do you think this is going to be solved? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. See you next one. Bye.